What is... What...
Look how big your nose looks, bro. You look like a fucking Mario
Bro,
character.
it's average. What do you mean, dude? Like,
Totally normal.
nosophobic, dude. Alright, dark mode. There we go. Oh, it's so much better.
Or just got a big old nose too.
Yeah.
Dude, you look like fucking Waluigi. Ugh.
A random Gabe has appeared. Do-do-do,
Yeah, he's
do-do-do.
right
Okay.
What?
Well, I guess I'm gonna have Discord on my main
Oh, that does
monitor.
look kind of creepy. It's like a... Heard a honey eye shrimp. This honey eye blew up the kid.
Oh, okay.
And not in an explosive way. Like
Right.
Oh, are you watching that fucking...
Yeah, the corridor
Yeah.
original.
Yeah. I always watch that during my lunch on Saturdays, because that's when they upload it.
This is Trey's campaign. Probably. I mean, I doubt he drew it himself.
No, I found it. What, the map?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Where I'm Batman.
I paid for the fucking
I'm Batman.
incarnate thing, and it's so hard to make it look good, because you still need to be an artist.
Listen, man, you kind of share the password, like.
I mean, I can. I'm not really, like, too torn up about it. But... Jeremy, are you here? I know.
He said he had to brush his teeth.
Okay.
I was back.
No, he came back.
I'm here.
Okay. So, when do you all have to leave? Ish.
I need to probably leave at like 12:30.
Okay, so we have like 2 hours. Okay. So, do y'all remember what happened last time?
Hold on, my thing is loading.
Okay.
Like, I'll see what I wrote. Anybody else take a seat? So, let's see. Rumors about dad job. I should have been a little more superfluous. So we found out a little bit more about Mark with the C when we interrogated him, right? And we learned who Lady Nightshade was. Yeah. And we learned that the item that was stolen is a key. I put that in quotes, so thinking that means like we don't know what kind of key it is. Maybe it's like a key to someone's heart or some shit. I don't know. I put rumors about dad job.
Like, what your dad does.
It's one word, like hand job.
Dad job.
Oh, weren't we thinking about hiring the Night Flowers or something?
Yes,
Or setting up like
round up the ball, keep them hostage while Mark takes the key away from Baron Blackstone. So I guess it is the dad job is the robbery that they did. But yeah, then I have the Night Flowers, and the family could be in danger.
yeah, sums it up.
So, yeah, from what I remember, we interrogated the guy, and we kind of formulated our plan, but we didn't go into it.
So yeah, when last time that that Raphael checked on his dad, everything still looked to be stable, but is slightly progressing still. So,
It even tells us how long our session's going.
We gotta
don't know.
freeze him. Like cryo freeze.
You're gonna end up
Um,
like Mr. Freeze.
You should type in the Roll20 chat so that way we can. I don't
Yeah.
have to like leave it. You know.
yeah.
Bridge.
Bridge. So, and also, so after you guys came back from your mission from investigating, what's his face, Mark, your uncle also came in to tell you that you were summoned for a court of the barons.
Oh, that's right. And we were trying to
Yeah.
figure. Yeah.
'Cause you wanted to rep the family gang.
So the court is concerned about the attack that happened on Blackthorn Tower during the ball,
Right.
and your actions that you have since taken to rectify it, which has left them in the dark and has been a little unjustified in their eyes.
Right.
So
Oh.
you do look very sus because you went ahead and did an let's say
Sanction.
unsanctioned, that's the word, operation into another baron's territory in the city.
Hey, they said it was okay.
After you happen upon ballot.
Yeah.
So,
Same difference. We'll lawyer up.
Seems like it was approved.
so anyways, y'all wake up after your day at the town. Fucking
Oh, the sexy maid.
Your sexy maid is Kate is preparing breakfast for you all, and another new table because I believe you destroyed one.
Yes.
Another one.
Someone has a problem with breaking fine furniture.
Yeah, they actually just
tables
bring
are-
up thin plywood tables now.
Listen,
Yeah.
we got money. It's fine.
They used to be the finest wood that you can find out of the sacred forest, and now they're being made out of cheap engineered plywood that you find from nearby woods. So
That's fine by me. I just hope I don't get any splinters.
but if y'all want to go about your morning routine for a couple minutes,
Sure.
My cat is blocking the screen. Hey, bud.
Always in the way.
Master, I hope you had a good night's rest.
I did. Thank you. And how are you this morning?
Oh, I'm doing fine myself. Your uncle told me that he will be in a couple minutes to talk about your summons. Since I don't know too much about it, but it does seem quite urgent.
Thank you for letting me know. I'll be sure to be prepared to speak with my uncle.
Very well. I will take my leave while you enjoy your dear breakfast.
I'm gonna fucking chow down.
I'm not going to eat anything.
Not even some oil.
I think I might give Soul a couple of little airplanes and just kind of flap it against his face and it falls. Here you go, little buddy. Maybe
Thank
squirt a
you,
little bit of
sir.
oil, you know.
Thank you, sir, but it's not required.
You're right.
It's good for you. It'll be good for your bones.
He'll add a little doggy door where your mouth should be, so he can pretend like he's feeding you.
Anybody else want me to feed them? Foolish soup slurpage.
At this time, as you were trying to like feed Soul, your uncle comes in the door. What do you think you are doing?
I'm just taking care of my robot. I mean, come on.
Do you know how important today is?
Well, of course it's important, but the day hasn't started yet. Just enjoying my breakfast.
I mean,
I
technically
expected you to already be studying, but
We studied yesterday, last night. I stayed up late. I mean, come on.
very well. But this isn't a normal Court of the Barons. Normally it takes like a month of like preparation, let's say, before, or a month to summon all the Barons together. But because of this urgent issue and the safety of all of them that happened during our protection, they're very concerned. Not to mention, your operation yesterday didn't really go well in the other Baron's eyes. They're worried about that. There will be intruding on their... Fuck, what's the word?
Jurisdiction.
Yes. Their jurisdiction and their,
Territory.
no. Sovereignty.
Okay.
So...
I understand. I understand. Uncle. I mean, you know none of us are really well versed in these politics. I'm learning, but it's going to take some time.
Well, in the things that... in the way that things are headed, your studies need to be taken probably a little bit more seriously if you're to become the new head of the household.
I think it's probably more important to save my dad's life.
I don't
That's what I'm trying to
disagree.
do.
However,
Some
the other...
sovereignty is not going to stop me.
Sometimes you
The
gotta
other
step on some
Baron.
toes to get stuff done.
Thank you, Soul.
You probably made him say that.
The next time, if you do so in the future, try and not draw so many eyes like last time.
I mean, that's definitely great advice, but this guy's like 7 foot tall and he's a robot.
But not whenever I do this. Put the cloak over my head or whatever. I think it was a rug that we had or something.
It was a fucking curtain or something that we just used as the shawl.
Blending in. Exactly. Chester's working on some stuff. All right, we're trying to be more inconspicuous, but
Wrong one.
Oh my god!
No.
Whoa!
Shit, we've discovered the big bad.
No.
get 'em, boys. But yes, Uncle, I understand. We'll try to be more careful. It's just we thought we had viable information to go off of, so we were trying to get to the bottom of it as quickly as possible.
You know the Barons are going to be asking for the information that you found during your investigation.
I'm aware.
And you best prepare that you tell them what they want to know. Because in the eyes of the court, nothing slips past them.
Shouldn't we just tell them that we found nothing?
Oh, and then nothing will slip past them. You're a genius, Soul.
I'm
We're
just going to
probably
say,
not going to say that.
I've attended with your father at quite a few of these courts, and I'll say you'll never know what eyes are watching this.
I understand. I mean, not really, but again, I'm supposed to be cautious, so.
I'm not privy to being able to tell you what type of information that you'll find at the court, other than to be prepared. But
Okay.
your carriage is ready, and we will head down to the court as soon as you're ready.
Understood.
Meet me out front of the tower. And he will briskly walk off.
All right, guys. I need to do more studying, so
I think
we
that
stall
went
for
well.
time.
That wasn't terrible. Actually,
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, hell yeah.
nice.
Is it applicable to each of us?
Sounds like something in person for now. Very nice, very nice.
Good to know. Good to know.
Could have
Try and see if you
passed.
can keep improving that, Chester.
None of you have
Raphael.
encountered a man named Eamon before, have you?
Eamon? Should
Amen.
I do a
Amen,
check
these
to see if I
nuts.
know that name, or would I not know that name? DM.
1 second.
Okay.
Oh, no, you would not know that name.
Okay. No, I've never heard it.
All right. Well, it seems to be one of the least important things that we should be worrying about right now. But alas, you should study on your.
Why did you bring that name up out of nowhere? Who is
That was
that?
kind of.
I don't know, it
Being a
just-
little sus right now, homie.
I don't know. When I was asleep, I had
You had a dream?
some dreams that I forgot about for a while.
Oh, like repressed memories, or like?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, here I got
I've
you.
never seen this person before. Well, I don't
Oh,
think
you
I
said
have.
MLK. I thought you said milk, like past the milk.
One second, one
Milk
second.
over here.
Not like MLK. I have a dream.
That's funny. But yeah, I don't know. I knew this person's name was Eamon, though I don't believe I've encountered them before.
So this is an unknown name to you as well.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't want to answer.
I didn't want to answer. I didn't know, but yeah.
No, I've never heard of him. I mean, is this like?
I
is
didn't
this
want to bring
important?
it up in front of your uncle.
Or is this just like? Is this just like a weird dream?
It was. I don't know. There was a man. Oh, hold on. I don't want to give you false information. Let me find this fucking dot
Be
text.
vague about it too.
And be
but-
yeah. I'm not gonna spill all the beans. Where did my fucking thing
Eat
go?
bacon. Awesome. Pretty big.
War of Wales. Because
I just keep wiping my face off from where you're trying to shove food in.
oh, I forgot. I have very. I already took notes on this because I already read it.
Some more oil, Soul.
I think I have plenty from the bacon grease.
Here's a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't. He was a man, and he cautioned me to be prepared for what came through the cracks of reality. I don't.
The hell does that mean? Reality?
I think you just had a weird dream, man.
I think I need to get some more sleep.
Yeah, you might. I mean, those chemicals you work with might be messing up your brain.
Yeah, I might be bringing that into my room at night.
You're doing what?
Well, my workstation is my
Okay, I understand.
bedside, so
Okay.
I didn't want to just, talk about this while
No, I understand.
untrustworthies were present, but
You don't trust my uncle?
I think that he doesn't need to know certain information.
That's probably fair. I haven't told him when I lost my virginity.
As he, right.
I mean, there's nothing to tell yet.
Oh man, my dad's like a billionaire, you know.
Yeah. Bruce Wayne. What? How long until we have to go to that meeting?
I think we're going like
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when we leave, we're
right
gonna be there.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess the night prior, I would have like, hey, do you need some help, like refining your, like postures or mannerisms
Yeah.
or whatnot that
I do remember whenever we got back, I was like, all right, I'm gonna be doing whatever preparation, like whatever quote unquote studying. So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt as though I should ask because I definitely, I don't know. It was probably the ravings of a madman.
the posture.
No, my
His
Oh, your
dream.
dream. Sure.
my dreams.
Oh,
That sounds catchy.
you had a dream about someone named Eamon that said, "Be
Reality
wary
is...
of the cracks in reality."
That's good.
All right, that's not ominous or anything.
I had a dream that my master finally lost his virginity.
That was most definitely a dream,
Yeah.
and in no way, shape connected to reality.
How old did I make my character? 23. That's kind of sad.
You gotta remain pure-blooded as a young lord.
Pure-blooded,
Oh,
bro.
no. We gotta find you a cousin.
Just the way I like them.
All right, gentlemen, if we're done with dinner, perhaps we should meet the carriage. Breakfast.
Breakfast.
The fancy people call everything dinner.
Breakfast.
It's supper.
Supper.
I guess we'll all head out. Let the maids clean stuff up.
Yep.
I folded my napkin into like some really shitty origami.
We all start
I see
somewhere.
what's happening. Okay. So you all head downstairs and attend with your uncle into the carriage ride. And it's a long drive towards the center of the city, which you all don't visit very often. But the center of the city comprises of the Lord Archon's keep, which is a series of spiring towers that like even dwarfs Blackthorn Tower. So there's probably about like one central tower, and then there's like a keep at the base with a bunch of smaller spiring towers that give it like a sense of ominous presence. And the closer that you get to the city center, you feel as though your emotions are a little bit more oppressed the closer you get.
Like magically, or like
Or like
Because
because
it's
it's an
depressing.
ominous castle.
yeah.
Yes.
You aren't quite sure. You feel it in spots around the city, but it's definitely a little out of place. But you feel like it's just like your nerves. And
Right. Like I
the
can't
cord coming up.
quite tell.
Yeah,
Okay, what does the 17 Arcana leave me with?
that information.
That information, okay.
So, but
On the trip, by the way, I've been trying to talk with my uncle to like get more, more studying up on like the tradition.
Headcanon, he's just fucking stonewalling you.
yeah. So basically, he just educates you on like normal court procedures and whatnot. Don't speak unless you're spoken to or whatnot, yada yada. But Like, you won't have like a lawyer defending you this time. You are your lawyer.
Oh fuck.
But
Representing myself.
so, the rest of you, you're in attendance as like his like, what's the word? I'm so fucking blanking out on words today.
Liaisons.
No, fucking retainers.
Council.
So you will be allowed in attendance, but you're not gonna be allowed to speak unless your lord allows you to.
How long will the evening's proceedings last?
It will probably take a couple hours.
Okay. I'm
Now-
going to prepare an
now-
action to just be invisible if, like, there's a spot I want to sneak off during, or if, like, you know what I mean. If shit starts, I just want to be invisible.
Okay, interesting. But is everybody else prepared? You will like arrive by carriage in front of a nearby like keep near the Lord Archon's castle, but it is pretty close by to the castle, but it's definitely like an opposing, almost like cathedral-esque.
What does he say? Dark Gothic Victorian, maybe?
Perhaps.
I'm definitely thinking of all of the places I could leap off the building.
Like everything is dwarfed compared to the Lord Archon's keep, like right
Right.
next to it.
It is
So,
like massive,
yes,
like
like it is
extremely extravagant. Like
like extravagant. Like, what's like a good example?
it's so big that you're just like, what the fuck even is everything else?
Like the Dark Souls 1 castle.
Yes, it is like Anne Orlando, big.
That's kind of crazy.
So, but, and you'll arrive inside of the courtroom, and if you want to place your tokens at the bottom of the screen. I need to go get some water.
I gotta be the fancy version now. I was already the fancy version.
I was all the way at the top. Next to. Oh, Valletta's there.
I can get. Oh,
Oh, the little buddies there.
dude, I have the M1 Grand little logo stuck on my face. It won't go away.
It's
on
not
my
there for
screen.
us.
It won't go away on my screen. It's just like directly on my face. The little water gun.
I hope I get that one stuck on my face.
Right.
Why'd you say it like that, Nick? You're making me feel bad about myself.
As you should.
I'm going to court right now, alright? Fuck am I gonna?
Plead the fifth. On all accounts.
What's the fifth?
I don't know. I've just heard that
But you have to
That's
plead
Came to
it.
me in a dream.
You have to plead it.
you have to plead it. I don't know if it's plead with it,
I assume
for it.
we're all like dressed to the nines, right?
Yes.
Got my
Hell yeah.
suit plates on.
Got my
Yep.
hair slicked back, you know.
A very
Got-
formal event,
Oh.
but so you enter the courtroom. It is very dimly lit as all of the windows are covered. Almost like this conversation is not to be seen from the outside, to ensure it's not seen from the outside.
There's not a lot of people here.
There are not. So you'll see in front of you, there's like a few guards around, and the three other barons sitting atop the courtroom. And then there's a couple of like the heirs of each of the barons. So you see Valette, Frankfurt, and fucking Donald. That's his name. Sitting down in their respective areas. So,
I assume he's related to the fat guy with horns, right?
yes.
I'm
So,
trying to remember his. Is that? Oh,
the fat guy is Hobart, Baron Hobart Griesmer.
Hobart. Okay. I guess we were all walking up to. Is my uncle with us?
Yes, he will be.
I'm probably kind of like waiting for my uncle to let us know where we're supposed to go.
Okay. Young Baron, you will be, since we are the topic of discussion, you will attend with me to the center of the courtroom. Retainers, you may go sit on the far left row, as that is our designated seated area. So. So, and as you get close, your uncle will pause right about here, and will announce to the courtroom, "Good barons of this kingdom, may I present you the son of Lord Blackthorn, fucking what's her name? Caspian Blackthorn."
And I'll do like a bow or something. What I feel like there's got to be some kind of thing I'm supposed to do there. So
You're gonna have to do like skill checks for court manners.
Yeah. So, General Hutherson will tell you to rise, and you may proceed forward onto the middle of the court. Oops.
like middle, like right here.
Yeah, like right here.
Okay.
So, the one speaking at this journey will be General Hutherson. He will be mediating the court.
He's really high up.
He is fairly high up. But
I have him as third in command with the Lord Archon.
yeah. You notice he's not sitting in the main chair also. So that is a piece that you have studied about. The main throne is always left open out of respect for the Lord Archon's position. So the one mediating will often be off to the one side.
Do I know if have I ever seen the Lord Archon myself?
No. As far as you know, not many get the opportunity to see the Lord Archon.
Is he that big?
He is big. So, General Hutherson will speak up. Young Caspian, I trust that you know why you have been summoned today.
I have my assumption, sir.
There's a couple of topics to discuss. One is the attack on the Blackthorn Ball that your house let, the endangerment of all the barons here and many other lords. The second is the absence of your father, Baron Blackthorn, and his ill well-being, as has been reported to us. And third is your unsanctioned activities to the other districts of the city in pursuit of the investigation.
I
But-
understand.
Very well. The first topic of discussion that we will bring upon the court will be the attack on the Blackthorn Ball. May we hear the reports on your end of what happened during the activities of this ball?
Yes. Okay, DM, do I have reports that I'm going to be reading off of, or am I supposed to be winging it?
Yes, you have prepared this.
Okay.
So
Just
you will
All right.
say,
YOLOing in court.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like you will like you'll be probably YOLOing it outside, but you'll be able to omit
Okay.
any information that you don't want them to reveal. But
Okay. So do you want me to actually start like talking through it then?
yes, and I will ask for persuasion checks. So talk through it, then roll persuasion.
Okay. Well, sir, I arrived at the ball at X o'clock, 7 p.m. I don't remember what time it was. And as far as I knew, everything was going correctly. Everything was going well. There was, as I'm sure you heard, some kind of interference with the guards that we hired and were put in place. Guards that were supposed to have been able to protect us. We're not sure at this time what that interference was that caused the guards to all power down, as it were. When they powered down, a strike was executed. The strike was premeditated, and it was very precise. The attackers had one goal in mind, and that was to try and assassinate my father. They broke into his chambers, and he was stabbed in some way to cause him to be incontinent, out of commission, as it were. As far as the attack goes, we're still trying to investigate the source of the attack. We're trying to figure out exactly what the motives were, why they wanted to do this. They didn't steal money from us, so that's currently where we're at. We're just trying to figure out what happened and trying to figure out how to bring my father back to full health. And you want me to roll persuasion?
Yeah, roll persuasion.
Oh! Fucking 29. He just sang his heart out in front of everybody.
I'm glad I hit the other 2 points.
Everyone
too,
started like breaking into like literally a musical dance, like working with him. It was amazing. I started like tearing up.
Okay. So, your story seems to move the court quite a bit. So many of like the three barons up top of the court are in thought as you tell this story. Baron Greismer will be the first to speak up. These guards were automatons, correct?
Yes.
Baron Sokolov, what have you say about the distrust of the attack that happened on these automatons? He will speak up. We are currently investigating the issue on what attacked the automatons, but due to some internal investigations, we assume that they have found a way to cut off their control circuits, let's say. But I'm not allowed to disclose any information at this time, as it would interfere on the intellectual property on the Sokolov automatons. And you trust that this will never happen again? We will ensure that it will never happen again. This feels so dumb talking to myself. But,
It happens now. You know how I feel in those council chamber meetings.
oh, it's so stupid, but yeah. Okay. We will address the issue that happened in a future date. As for now, I recommend hiring any manual labor at the moment. We will recall all of our automatons and will refund the lost policies during these times. Afterwards, General Hutherson will speak up. The second issue that we take issue with is if they're just here to assassinate your father, why did they not do that at a more quiet time?
Well, to be honest, I don't really know. I don't know why such a large collection of important people was needed for this strike to have occurred. In my opinion, it would have been easier to be done at a different time. Maybe they were hoping that the security was, all at the event, so that way when my father stepped away, he was more vulnerable. But I'm not exactly sure.
Hearsay.
But we have accounts that your father was taken aside during the middle of the ballroom. Was he not?
No, you're right. You're right. Oh, yes, sir. You're correct. So again, I'm not really sure why it had to be done during such a popular event. And I don't really want to speak to try and make up theories when I don't have any solid evidence. So that's all I can tell you. As we don't know. We're, like I said before, still trying to investigate.
So, your father stepped away from the ballroom for a moment.
Was taken away, yes, sir.
He was only stabbed. He was not coerced for any information, as far as you know. Was not coerced into some item that he might have been holding.
I'll be honest, sir. It was very stressful. First of all, we had to fight off my retainers over there fought off some of the men, some of the attackers. They were assassins, highly trained, of course. After they fought those men off, I had to rush to try and see what was happening with my father. They followed me, of course, to help me and protect me, as good men do. And when I got in there, my father was being accosted by a man who I've come to know as Mark. I heard his name said, and then some
What?
kind of magical lady
regular rubber bands.
flew in through the window and stabbed him.
I don't know. I wouldn't have gotten rid of them. Did you take them from here for like a
Interesting.
vacation or something?
That's
I don't know where they would be.
I mean, it was extremely stressful. It's
Not
likely.
in
I
the
mean,
cabinet over the toilet.
I looked around the room and I
Going
couldn't
on
find
there?
anything that was out of place. But like I said, I don't know my father. I haven't lived here in years. I got back recently, so.
There's two.
Give me another persuasion check on that.
Okay.
DM, could I make an
I don't put them in
investigate,
there,
or
so I don't know where it came from.
what would that be?
I think they're yours.
Whenever he asks if they were looking for an item, is there like signs that he's expecting, like he's expecting the whatever ball thing? Would that be like
Probably
investigation?
insight.
Insight. That's it. You're right. Okay, not terrible.
I would probably do that too, but I'm probably focusing too much. Oh hell yeah!
Oh my god.
That's a 25. I don't have. Oh, I could have clicked it on here. Duh.
Okay. So you can kind of tell that he's trying to lead Caspian
He's
into a
leading
corner.
he's directing the conversation.
And Caspian's last sentence came off a little suspicious for them.
And that was General
Otherson.
okay. Oh yeah, he's speaking. Okay. So they kind of already know what's up.
I'm trying to play like
They're in
like
on it.
I was stressed out because my dad got stabbed.
They're basically, did they get it or does he still have it?
Yeah.
It could be some other way.
That's from my insight.
But yeah.
I believe.
I like it when
I feel like there's something we play here.
I like it when you moan like that.
I feel like
Has Valette said
here,
anything? I snuck
Caspian.
over here behind her during that time.
Oh fuck.
You make it so
Snuck.
every time you move, you just hear
It's like
sounds like
just one little step at a time.
Yeah.
you're doing like little.
Okay.
So you can
I'm
also
gonna,
tell that Valet has an attendant with her.
Yeah, I noticed.
Hey,
Hot robot?
Hey, Raphael.
Another
Hey,
another hot
Raphael.
robot maid.
yes, sir.
Looks like a hot robot.
Hell yeah.
Should I leave the room, go invisible, come back, and look at the papers they're holding?
Could you imagine? Like,
that's
he
a
opens
bad
the door to
idea.
walk out,
That-
goes invisible, and then the door just opens by itself. and closes.
You guys got a fix these, man. I won't stop you from taking any action that you deem is necessary, but also, I don't know if this is the best place to test your new tech.
Shit. Okay, I'll wait for now.
Imagine just like it falters and you're just standing
Yeah.
next to General Others.
Bro, you would get fucking shot.
You get lit up.
Yeah.
That would be really funny.
Okay. So, General Hutherson, at your last comment about we'll investigate, are you ensured that nothing from his office was taken? Because this happened in his office, correct?
It was more of his bedroom. Sir?
It was.
Is it both?
It was
was his
100% his office.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
is
think
there
it
not a
was
bed
just
in
his
there?
office.
Oh, yes, it was in his office, sir. Sorry, could you please repeat the question?
Can I
He's
plead
like
the fifth?
profusely sweating. He's like, it's really hot in here, guys. Can we open a window?
Smells like burning toast. Hey, Caspian. I know I can't talk to you right now, but like you should definitely ask them if there is something they're aware of that you are not.
Ooh, that's how to start a
Thank
fight.
you, intuition. Sir, is there something that was supposed to have been taken? I mean, I'm sure they took stuff. I mean, why would they, assassinate him without trying to take things? Or try and, like it feels natural.
So, are you insisting that you are unaware if any of the inventory of his office has been taken? Any documents or perhaps secret items that he might have been holding?
Well, if he had a secret item, then like I said, I haven't lived here for a very long time. I'm sure. I mean, I've heard that things were taken. My uncle might be able to speak on it, but we're not really. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it was that was taken, or the nature of what it could be. I mean, maybe documents were taken. I didn't have a full inventory. From what I saw, I couldn't find anything that seemed fully out of place, other than there was an obvious struggle whenever my father was yanked into the room and then fatally stabbed almost as I had to hold him as he was bleeding in my arms, hoping that I wouldn't see my father die.
Gaines, what do you say? Was there anything suspicious misplaced in the office after the attack? Gaines will speak up. I believe...
Who's Gaines?
Your uncle.
Uncle.
I thought he was... Is that his first name?
Yes.
Gaines Whitethorn.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Sorry, my bad.
There may have been a vault that he had opened before he was shortly dispatched. I was present during the interrogation. They were going off of some sort of lead that they may have had over an item that he had secretive. But Baron Blackthorn has never made me aware of what said item is. And it's at this time that General Hutherson looks quite disappointed.
Do you want another persuasion for that? Or no?
For yours, yes.
I'm basically just trying to put myself as, like, I don't know what it is or what it could have been, which is true.
If you would have got a 20 there, we would have leveled up.
No, we had a 3 to 3
No.
in between.
Yeah, I rolled
there's
a
a
3.
3 in between.
Oh, never mind. You're right.
So he believes that you don't know anything. It looks like he believes, but Gaines obviously just told him whatever happened.
Yep, spilled the beans.
Your uncle doesn't quite have the guts that you do, unfortunately, but he is your political advisor for now.
How in trouble would Soul be if he just like blurted something out right now?
He prefaced we should not speak unless spoken to, so...
We would get slapped.
Would you follow that though, Soul?
Right? I really don't think Soul cares about the courts. I think he cares more about his superior's safety. And he's getting frustrated that the court is only caring about some object that was stolen, not the attempted assassination of a noble. So...
They're getting there.
Okay. I mean...
I'd say fucking go for it.
I
That's
think
like
Soul is just gonna like blurt out like this is really all you guys care about? A high-ranking noble was nearly assassinated and he's laying in bed sick from this assassination attempt. And you guys care about what is stolen out of a box. Why are we even here today?
Do you actually say that? Okay.
Yes.
Stylin.
Oh.
Hold on. Chester, just there's a pause of silence, and Chester snorts and giggles like that fucking echoes through the entire chamber.
Young Blackthorn, what are these retainers saying? You didn't educate them on the behalf of the court?
Sir, I apologize. They're just passionate individuals. They're hoping for the safety of the Baron, my father, as much as everyone else is. They're just passionate. Please forgive their outburst.
The next outburst that they have, I will be sure to have them dispatched from the court.
And while I understand that, my compatriot has a point. You're focusing entirely on something that was stolen. I don't even know what it was, and it's like you don't even care that my father was almost murdered. This is what's more important. We need to find the people who did this so we can put them to justice in the Lord Archon's name.
Amen.
I'm sure if your father made you privy to whatever was stolen, then perhaps you would have the same urgency that I have placed in this item.
Are you privy to what it was?
Ask him what it is.
That is exactly what he just stated.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what it is.
Ask him what it is.
What was stolen?
And while I am privy to this information, it is not my information to disclose. At the end of the court, we will decide whether or not you are allowed to have an audience.
Okay.
But for now, so the item was, there was an item stolen, correct? One that neither you or your uncle was privy to?
How?
I guess.
How would we know?
I don't know, man.
We didn't know what it was.
Sir, you're asking me to admit to something that I don't know about. I mean, you obviously know what it was. If it's that important, I think you're making the assumption that it was stolen, because why else would they have made the attack? Because if whatever this item was that, you know, was missing off of inventory sheets, it was hidden away, I guess. It you know, no knowledge of it has escaped from the Lord's or the Baron Blackthorn's lips. I mean, the only knowledge that it could even exist is from people like you. So I don't understand how we're supposed to have known. You know, nothing else was missing. Like I said, there was a kerfuffle.
Well, I agree that the information may not have been slipped onto the perpetrator's hands via your uncle. There are a select few who might be in attendance that might be accused of slipping this information.
Are you saying that there's a mole within one of the barons, or within it means that someone who knew had to have targeted my father? You have to be looking into this. This is someone close to you, maybe even close to the Lord Archon. His life could be very well being targeted as well.
Maybe even someone in here today.
One in this room.
Someone in this very room could have planned my father's assassination. And you sit here dawdling? We have to find this man, this woman, whoever it was.
Silence. We will investigate that issue. However, this is not the appropriate time to do so.
I would like to do a perception check or an investigation check to see if anyone's looking particularly nervous or out. Yeah.
Give me a perception roll.
Yeah, I want to do that too. Did Valet react whenever he said man or woman? That's what I want to know.
Perception, 18.
Is there anybody in particular that you would be looking at?
Oh, please not Frankfurt, bro.
You get to choose, like...
My little buddy. Probably be one of the higher up ones, I would guess.
Yeah, one of the higher ups. I'm looking at the 3 barons.
Yeah, we got some killer rolls here. Hell yeah.
So Sol is on Valet.
Yep, and her maid, I guess. I don't know, just the two of them in front of me.
Yeah, they're pretty close. I guess I'll check
Frankfurt.
Caspian's, yeah, his bro.
Frankfurt, weak soul.
Frankfurt Soul.
So Sol, watching Valet, she seems to keep everything calm and collected. She's sitting there as things are.
Does she look like she's like?
She's
Go
nervous.
Caspian.
She's like intrigued by everything, but she's not going to be like quaking under the allegations. Tobias is looking like a nervous wreck as always.
That's
Or
fair.
Frankfurt, yeah.
There's
Frankfurt,
not much to work with there.
So, and
please don't ask me questions. Please don't ask me questions.
Jeremy, who are you looking at?
Who is this here?
That's Frankfurt.
That's what I was looking at.
Okay.
These are the.
That's Caspian's gay twink.
No. Well, he might be gay, I guess. That's fine.
His boyfriend. It's
His boyfriend.
I'm my boyfriend. George, we're childhood friends.
Trying for this
So?
guy.
Yeah, but he's entirely made of metal.
Are you my
This
twink?
guy?
I'm not a twink, I'm a bear.
You're not a bear, bro. I meant you in real life.
Oh.
With a 17 or 18, he
with
still
mine.
looks fairly straight.
Not gay.
Oh, not gay? Alright.
Yeah, so Baron Sokolov is remaining calm and is not surprised by these allegations.
Oh. He's not surprised that there could be a traitor amongst people.
It looks like he's had his suspicions or whatever, but he's not surprised.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna like turn my head to Raphael and like shake my head lightly.
What's my uncle doing right now? Is he get a little fidgety or anything?
yeah, he's pretty fidgety.
He was already kind of a nervous wreck, though. He spilled the beans immediately whenever they started asking questions.
Like,
I think I like put my hand on my uncle's shoulder, just kind of like trying to be a little reassuring.
He will
Little quick nod, you know.
He kind of remains the same, but he'll be like, yeah.
We're in this together.
So, God, where were we? So, on those allegations,
Yep.
General Cutherson will be. We will investigate those at a separate time. However, we must continue on with your jurisdiction issues.
Okay. Sure.
Yesterday, it was brought to our attention that you were carrying out an investigative operation on the western quarters. Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct. Assuming that west is correct. I don't know.
Did
Whatever
you
direction
apply
it's-
for proper authorization of these operations beforehand?
Yeah. What? Valet can vouch for us. She's literally here.
Afterwards, he said prior.
Wow.
I'm here. I'm here to tell you the truth. We went on our own to do some investigating because the systems as they're working felt like they were going too slow, and we thought we could be more effective. I made the mistake of not following proper protocol. As I've told you before, I'm not well versed in all of these matters. I'm doing my best to learn and work, and hopefully my performance here in the court shows you of that a little bit of semblance of that effort to respect our tradition and our law as well. But I did not realize I had to get approval. As the son of the Baron, I kind of thought that I could just kind of check things out on my own. So that was a mistake that I made. I did talk with the Baron's daughter, and she was able to grant us some reprieve, and you know, kind of give us some permission after the fact. But obviously, I recognize that was done not in accordance to the law.
Lady Valette, are these allegations true that you have ran into them and gave them permission? That is correct, dear sire. Lord Sokolov, do you give permission for these sanctions and forgive them for their intrusion? Well, for this investigation, I am quite aware of the timely manner that these things need to be taken care of. At the moment, I will allow it, but in the future, if such operations were to be had again, we do need to go through the proper channels.
I'm gonna give him like a full like respectful like half bow type thing.
General or Baron Griesmer will speak up in a way that he's quite distasteful. If you allow these operations to continue, it will impede on our different sovereignties as barons of this fine town. I can't believe you would allow this child to go on his childish plays like this. Well,
The slavery guy, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is the
Vision.
slavery guy.
I'll have you know, Baron Griesmer, if you were a young child, you didn't do any impedance of jurisdictions like this, especially whenever perhaps your father would be in a similar situation. I can't speak on myself, but I did not do any similar operations as a child. But I'll have at ye. I warn you here, child. If I ever catch you in my territory, I will bring hell down upon you.
Oh.
30 lashes.
How do I resist against intimidation?
We'll see how
Okay. Yeah.
he rolls for intimidation. 18.
What the fuck is that, Soul?
Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm adding the. I'm
Didn't
adding.
bludgeoning damage to like the back
Just
of someone's
runs
head.
up and backhands him.
No, ignore that. Ignore that. I'm trying to add in my weapons into this thing.
Okay.
I didn't mean to roll it.
Roll. What's a good
You
one?
just do intimidation versus intimidation.
Is it?
I don't think so.
No.
Not.
I forget
maybe-
what it is. Wisdom? Or do like a wisdom save?
Like insight to see if he's actually threatening me, maybe?
No, just
guess.
do like a flat wisdom save.
That wisdom, okay. Ooh. That's not fair. The die didn't even roll. It just landed on 4.
It just bloop.
You will take his threat to heart.
Okay. Oh, shit. That guy means business. But I'd give him like a. I understand.
So Hutherson will go along with it. Very well. As long as you ensure in the future that you go through the proper channels, we will have no problem undergoing these investigations. Now, priority on finding this key, this item, sorry.
A key?
That was a GM misspoke.
Okay, okay. I was like, hold on. Okay.
Finding this item is an utmost priority for the Lord Archon. So, if you have any issues, we will need to investigate it on a higher level as well. Now,
I understand.
on that basis, we will ask for any information that you did find on this investigation that you underwent. What clues were you going off of, and what was your reasoning for going into this investigation?
Ignore that. Ignore that.
Living artillery?
Living artillery.
What are you doing to us?
Going in AC 130 or straight.
This is the part where
It's me. I'm the AC.
I gotta look at my notes real quick.
We were looking for with the C's hideout.
Right, right, but
Um,
I'm trying to figure out how we figured out it was marked with.
It was Bob and Rob,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
the
Rob.
two guys who are still in our shed, waiting for us to come back. 'Cause we
There's
couldn't-
also the Homeless King.
Oh yeah, the
Homeless
homeless
Yes.
king.
Okay. Oh yeah, and then there's the like Azarus and stuff too. The drug kingpin. Okay. Oh wait, why do I have?
Is Azarus the homeless
Oh,
king?
Tobias is Frankfurt's brother.
Okay.
Azorius is the Homeless King.
Gonna-
Oh,
I
it's
was like, I don't-
Azorius.
Azorius.
Okay. Like blue white. Okay.
we have to kill him.
Control. We started the investigation by, well, we were able to capture a couple of the attackers. and extract information from them. We found out about a man named Mark with a K.
Deception.
I don't know.
No, keep going. Yeah.
This man, we attempted to track him down to figure out his involvement. This was the man that brought my father into his office, allegedly, I suppose. Like I said, I wasn't there exactly when it happened. I was, being attacked, almost murdered by assassins in the ball with everyone else. And we found out about Mark's lair, and I explained the position through the sewers in the Sokolov territory. I think I would be honest about it. I'd say where it was. And we were able to we cornered him there. He did escape, but we got some information. Mainly that there's a group that the assassin is a part of. The assassin, the one that stabbed my father and has caused him to be of ill. And Mark told us that her name was Lady Nightshade. She's some kind of mysterious assassin. I'm not exactly sure how to contact her. We're still trying to follow up on that lead currently. There was also apparently rumors about the actual assassination plot that were moving around, potentially, I guess, in the criminal underworld before it happened. But that's about what I know.
Could I do another insight when he brings up Lady Nightshade and the group thing?
There's my persuasion for you.
I'm gonna be checking. What's his name? Who's the dude who hates us?
The slavery guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna check Grismer. I don't really think anyone else is up for the task. 15.
Baron Griesmer looks a little taken aback. Like he was not expecting this information to be revealed.
Oh, shock value. Okay, so he didn't know. Oh, like shock value he didn't know, or shock value, oh shit, they know? Or did I not?
Probably just shock value.
Probably just shock value
is what you will know. So,
I don't like this guy.
Is the third in command? Is he reacting in a weird way?
no, he looks straight.
Does anybody look gay?
Does anyone look extremely well, except for?
I mean, Frankfurt over there.
Except for Caspian.
You could go either way.
Frankfurt and his little son over there, Donald Griesmer.
Wait.
How did he have a son if he looks gay?
No, fucking.
Oh, you're just putting those together. You're not saying that they're related. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Anyway, yeah.
But this is interesting information to go off of then. That leads to know that there is a larger conspiracy behind this. However, if you do not have any other leads, then we will need to upturn a few more corners.
I'm doing the best I can. I'm not exactly an investigator, but if it's for my father, I'll I'll do what I must.
Very well. One thing that we must vote on is whether or not we will entrust this investigation to you, as it pertains to a Baron's life and the item of question. It is of utmost importance to the Lord Archon that this is carried out fruitfully.
Lord Archon knows about the item. I guess that makes sense. He's a big manager.
So,
What is that?
What,
Oh,
what?
it's a nougat. Okay.
It's a little finger barb.
Looks so weird in your hand.
Barons, is there any disagreement with having young Caspian take care of this investigation? Griezmer will hold up his hands. I do not think that he will be able to conduct such an investigation with such a personal attachment with his father. I believe it should be left in the hands of my son instead. Of which Donald will stand up and will bow in acceptance of the nomination.
Man, I really want to threaten him. I think I would
missed
get
the last.
I think I would
part of
get
that.
kicked out if I did anything.
Yes. You have drawn enough aggro.
Baron Griezmer thinks his son should do the investigation instead of you.
And who's his son again?
Other one with the antler.
Antler.
The antler guys.
Okay, yeah.
Bottom right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
If I may, perhaps if any investigation occurs in your jurisdiction, your son could accompany us and help us. It seems as you're the only dissenting opinion currently. I'd like to do what I can to repair the relationship between our families.
Can you ensure that you will adhere to proper protocols if my son is to accompany you?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh boy. Straight up lying, huh?
That's not lying. I'm down to go through proper protocol.
Collectively not
7
telling the
business
truth.
days to fill out documents.
He'll follow protocol and then send the 3 of us in to go do it.
Allegedly.
Which,
Okay. General Hutherson will turn towards the other 2 barons. Baron Sokolov, do you have any problems with allowing Baron Blackthorn's son to adhere to the investigation? I do not, my lord. And Baron Weeksoul, do you have any issues with the Baron's son adhering to these investigations? I do not have any issues with it, my honor, your honor. Very well. Young Caspian, you are allowed to carry on with the investigation. We will... At this time, a shadowy presence appears upon the throne.
Mr. President, get down!
Upon the throne?
Upon the throne.
Oh shit.
Does it remind
Lord
us
Archon?
of the previous shadowy assassin, or is it something different?
It is a very intense presence. One that alerts everybody in the room to looking
Like the necks on the back of or the hairs on the back of our neck stand up and shit.
You got
Yes.
goosebumps?
like, this is the most intense presence you've ever felt in your life. Type shit. But none of you are able to discern what the shadow looks like. Except for you, Caspian.
Oh shit.
The rest of you need to pretend
this doesn't exist.
Like, we can't see it at all?
Like, all you see is like a black blob,
Hmm.
like a shadow, like literally like a shadowy presence. But
in Naruto and the Akatsuki are convening.
Sure, bud.
All right, Nick will get it. Whoa, oh, she's hot.
Caspian, you see a
Whoa.
figure
Demon
appear,
mommy? Whoa.
kind of leaning back in the chair, has her heels up on the desk in front. So you're the son that I've heard so much about.
And
Dear, thank you so much for this investigation, for the occurring, or, sorry, thank you for holding this court. This has been very interesting to watch. None of you guys can hear what she's saying either.
Can we hear
It
what
just-
he says if he answers, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Young Caspian, are you ready to accept such a high responsibility?
Forgive me for being so forthright, but who are you? I
Oh.
don't know who you are.
Forgive me, this is the first time I've shown my face to you. I am the Marshal.
Is that second in command? I feel like I've heard you mention Marshal.
She is second to the Lord Archon.
Oh.
Marshal
Yeah.
Nymeria, you may call me.
Yeah. Demon, vampire, lady. Parentheses.
Nymeria?
Nymeria.
No.
Parentheses. Hot.
Hot. Well, you could do that for all of his characters.
Yeah, the AI does not discriminate.
I don't know. That
Hey.
fat guy with antlers isn't that hot.
Well, but yeah, but all the chicks, it just makes hot. It doesn't know how to make
Yeah,
ugly
it's so hard to
chicks.
make an ugly chick. So
Yo, I spelled her right.
Let's go.
Oh, is her name Marshall?
Yes.
no,
First name.
Marshal
Oh,
is her
it's
title.
a title?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I thought.
First name
Okay.
Marshall. Sick.
Oh, it's
Like-
I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, ma'am.
Lovely to meet you as well. However, young other barons, do you accept his honor once again as I ask you? And all of them bow their heads in acceptance of whatever she decides. Very well. You do. To give you the stakes of what this item holds, this will determine your rise to baronhood, and perhaps even the fate of the city itself. See, this little item, we'll say, we'll call it the key. The key is a... how much should I actually tell you? It was entrusted to your father because of his bloodline and his power, or his jurisdiction over the whale oil imports. However, as you may know, whale oil is quite a bit of an importance to the city as it helps protect us from the mist. These mists are held back by the mist generators, of which your father is in control of. If he somehow loses that key operates the functionality of a majority of these mist generators, and it would be quite detrimental to get into our enemy's hands. So, I entrust that you'll be able to find such an important artifact. I don't need to explain what happens if you lose this. I trust.
Yes.
Are you deceiving
Let
her
me
in any
think.
way?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just straight up threatening. like death or removal from power. Is what Caspian is assuming.
Well, and
so if that's
also the mist taking over the city. If we don't.
right,
have-
well, yeah. But I mean, listen, what I'm like, here's what Caspian's thinking. This is an inside job. They want the power. I mean, maybe they want to kill everyone, but like,
Yeah.
I think they would just rather have the power.
That's true.
Yes, I understand.
Good, honey. Now, whenever you find it, return it to me. I will make sure that it gets more properly guarded next time. But prove yourself, and you will become a wealthy lord of this nation. But Hutherson, I will let you take care of the investigations from here. I have other duties to attend to. And she will snap her fingers and disappear. And that presence lifts off all of you.
So that was weird.
Well, I don't know what the fuck that
It was
was.
kinda fucking weird.
Basically, everybody in there but the Barons and Hutherson would be too terrified to act in that presence. So, you don't know quite, like, if your mind was just not in the right headspace, but you couldn't understand anything that just happened, basically.
They could hear what I said, though, right?
Kind of. It'll be like...
It's so intimidating
Am
that
I-
we're not
yeah.
even really, like, consciously there.
Not
We're just
grasping
standing there
everything
like,
that's happening.
Yeah, like, they can hear you, but it's like their focus is entirely on the presence.
that's terrifying. Alright, they're probably a good person.
Sir Hutchison,
Yes, young lord.
are there any further proceedings?
That will do. The Marshal has graced us with her presence, so you may go on with your investigations from here. If you need any information, you will be able to contact the detective that we have assigned to the case. In fact, we might have his assistant permanently stationed at your tower to give any updates.
Understood. And how can I contact this detective? Or he'll just show up?
We'll give you their attendant, and they will be able to be disposed at your will. Be of
What's
use to
the
you.
what's the like the main city called? Like, what do I call like the city
Valadel?
and like Valadel? Okay, and then what's like the administration of Lord Archon?
Like
Like the detective is being sent from.
From High
The
the
Archon or
constable
something.
force, yeah.
What is it?
The constable force, or sorry, the enforcer. The enforcers, we'll say.
Okay.
Like the fucking. I haven't thought of that.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But basically, the same group
We'll
as
get
the
it. We'll get in
enforcers.
touch.
Yes.
Yeah, like High Command, the Council, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
I guess I look towards my uncle and see what the proper exit procedure is.
Here, this court has now been dismissed, and he will bang a gavel, and people stand up to leave as they may wish. So,
I want to go talk to Villette.
go do it. She's kind of
Well-
like idling about.
I don't know if anybody else wants to speak first.
Is detect good and evil?
That's bold. Just gonna start casting spells in the middle of
I was gonna
court.
say no. I wanted to see if I would have been able, or if it's like, what is it?
That detects
if you
like
speak it.
demons and stuff, though, right? I don't
I
think it.
cast,
In vanilla D&D it does. maybe Trey has it work
Yeah,
differently
I, don't-
because
I just want to see if it's I forget what it is. If it's speak or you have to do
I think it does have somatic components. Or verbal and somatic.
yeah, verbal and somatic. So you'd have to do the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing like a
But I
ritual.
was
You're
like, dude, I
"Ay,
want to
ay,
do it
ay, ay,
so
ay, ay."
bad and see if they're just. Yep, there's like a greater.
Greater demon
Greater
disguised up there. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been probably TPK. Just oh, not doing that.
I guess what does everyone? What do all the other people do? Are they leaving or like?
There's like
They're
packing
like
up their bags.
preparing to leave.
Like school's out.
Like the one,
Everybody's
like
packing
the
up their
only one that's like
bags.
really trying to get out the door is Baron Griezmer.
That makes sense.
Uh,
Yeah.
Patherson is like collecting papers and whatnot, and Sokolov is in contemplation.
Valette, thank you. Thanks for backing me up while I was down there.
Not a problem. You didn't tell me you already had information that you're leading towards the sewers, though, when you were investigating yesterday.
Right now, I'm not exactly sure what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not. I'm afraid for my father's life. I hope you can understand.
Oh no, I fully support your decisions. However, I hope that you can trust me a little bit more.
I'll do my best to. There were other people around you whenever we had that conversation. Also. It's hard to know who you can trust, especially when you're in a position like ours.
True. Well, if you need anything else from me, I will be sure to help you. We're researching something that may be interesting to you. However, I will present it at a later date whenever it is more refined.
Is it robot upgrades?
Well, as long as I'm hoping that we can hopefully prevent whatever happened to Stoll from happening again. I don't like being without my protector.
True. That was an unfortunate accident. I believe we have a lead on where that interference came from. However, it's quite difficult to describe, especially here in the courtroom. We don't want anybody to overhear this issue.
I understand.
If you would excuse us.
Of course.
Me and my tenant need to be going here. And her father comes down and briskly picks or Whisker tells her to come along as they leave the courtroom.
Whenever she's leaving, I'm looking her direction to see if she looks back one more time.
She'll daintily look back at you.
Daintily, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go to my boys now.
Yeah, we need to talk.
We should probably all talk. Go outside, boys.
Yeah.
Wait, are we gonna talk in here? Or are we gonna go outside?
No,
We'll go outside.
definitely don't talk.
Okay.
All right. We're outside, I guess. We try to go somewhere I don't know. We're in the fucking giant city. There's probably not a lot of safe places, but I guess can we try and find somewhere where we feel like we can talk?
There's gotta be some dive bars or something.
Or what if we could? Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. So nearby there is a quiet neighborhood that you can attend to.
Okay.
You summon you tell your uncle to go on ahead as you find a quiet corner of the district for you guys to talk.
I think that. Wait, actually, Can we check to make sure there's no one around first?
Perceptions. Give me everybody.
Buddy, all right.
The fuck it. Okay. It was not
21,
stressful.
20.
Ooh,
That one.
I'm just like
It
still
crumbs,
awestruck by
Guardian.
whatever the fuck that blob was. What?
I'm gonna set off a thunder wave and deafen everyone within 300 feet so we can talk.
We can't talk to each other, then we wouldn't be able to hear
What
each
did
other.
you say?
What?
Okay. So you guys find an area that there's nobody around. Everybody's fully convinced that there's nobody around.
All right. Guys, did you see that fucking demon lady or vampire thing?
No.
Marshall?
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, so I know you guys. Okay. You saw how I was talking to someone, right?
You
Like,
were talking.
I thought you were just talking to
something.
yourself.
That's interesting. Okay, so let me explain what happened. So this lady.
You feel like it's a taboo to speak about this,
Okay.
but it's up to you.
Caspian?
Yeah, fuck it. I trust my boys. I hope Nick's not a traitor.
Yeah.
I think I trust my boys. I mean, they've saved my life already, so.
We're in. We got the green light.
Okay, I know I shouldn't be talking about this, but the marshal was there. She's second in command to the Lord Archon. That's who was in the throne.
Oh, the marshal
Lord
has
Archon
cloaking
is a
abilities.
I'm not exactly sure what it was, but she did tell me a little bit more about the key.
Yeah, what is it?
key? Oh yeah. The thing.
Yeah. So apparently, the key is it controls the oil generators that keep the mist back. So, from what I gather, it was stolen for some kind of political power, I assume. I know you guys heard that the accusation I made that there's a traitor somewhere. Only select few people knew about the key.
It was
I'm imagining
given to your father because of his bloodline or something like that.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
She gave us kind of an ultimatum while allowing us to investigate, saying that, I mean, like, it's likely that if we fail, it could mean the doom of the Empire, just simply because the generators themselves won't be able to stop the mist.
Shit.
I'm gonna be honest, that kind of sounds like a design flaw to only have one key to work all the generators. What if you lose it?
Or it gets stolen.
It was a pretty coordinated assault, to be fair.
That is true.
That's what she said.
That's
Could
what
it
she
be
said.
that there were a number of keys originally and they've been destroyed one by one? This being the last.
It just makes me think of fucking Prison Break. I don't know if you guys have seen Prison Break, but there's 6 keys and you need all 6 to unlock something. Anyway,
That's where
Yeah, I'm
Trey
not-
got the plot for this campaign. Prison Break.
Now it all makes sense.
what do you guys think we should? I mean, we should obviously keep investigating, but
Of course.
I've been sworn to follow protocol.
Yeah, but
You sworn.
You swore to it. We did not.
That's true. Nightfall didn't swear to anything.
Oh, that's your right. I forget. You.
the alter ego.
Nightfall didn't swear to anything. What? Why is there 2 of me? Oh, I had my other one underneath myself.
That's true. You all along.
Yeah, if Wonder Woman lassoed me, I'd say I'm Nightfall.
Who are you?
I'm Nightfall.
Well, it sounds like we're gonna have to work with that prick with the horns.
Yeah, what an asshole.
Not gonna lie, their family, for slavers, they're really bad.
We should just kill them all.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Oh.
That's interesting. No, that wasn't like a let's do it. That was like a all right.
Right, alright, borderline.
There's the input.
Sociopath, but
It's nice genocidal maniac.
hey man, you need a few of those in your arsenal.
A few. So I think we got off pretty well. They didn't realize some
We're still alive.
of the things. Yeah, we're alive. I
Good.
think it went successfully.
Hmm.
I explained to Saul. I guess you were right there. You probably heard me talking to Velez. So
Yeah.
trying to get a lead on that.
Nobody will recognize me now.
Valet is like mega sus though, right?
I mean, I'm trying to not metagame. Like, I'm gonna trust my uncle and I'm gonna trust her because they were just helping me.
Fair.
I don't know.
I think we should. I don't know. She has.
She's just helping, you know? She hasn't done anything suspicious that I can think of.
Nope.
No, she actually helped us by giving even.
Yeah, she
after
gave
the
us
fact,
permission.
She gave us
Yeah.
permission, so she would just been like.
Yeah, she could have absolutely
Nah.
fucked
It
us.
could be to just gain our
You-
trust and stuff, but like, I don't know.
In
I
the
think
long
we'd
game.
probably see it as we were gonna get in trouble.
Why
Yeah,
would
and
she
we
do
didn't.
that when she wants to fuck you, huh? Hmm? The lines don't lead.
Right.
Stop talking.
Well, I suppose we should probably head back and talk with my uncle. Unless you guys have any other ideas.
Nope.
None. I need to research a way to keep my invisibility up longer and for more people at once, because it will be a long day in hell before I can upcast it, because I don't get access to third level spells for some time.
Third level?
What the hell is that?
Sorry,
What's
I
a-
don't get
a
access to
What
third
are you
circle.
talking about?
I don't get access to third circle enchantments yet.
Right.
I mean,
oh,
plus
third
the
circle,
the field weave I'm working on is a light diffraction retroreflector matrix. It's basically shiny cloth, and
I like
don't
your
have
funny
enough of it
words,
right now.
Magic Man.
Yeah, Caspian's just like, yes.
Also, what level are we? We're 6, level 6,
Yeah,
right?
level 6.
Yeah, I won't have access to third tier spells until
I'm level 3 twice.
9th level.
Okay. So do you guys turn in back at Blackthorn Tower then?
I think so. I don't think we have any investigating to do. Also, we'd probably get in trouble, so I would just go.
We'll get caught again doing some shit we're not supposed to be doing.
Uh,
We're just like a band of hoodlums, honestly. You need to just start tagging shit while we're out with spray paint.
Okay. So you return to the tower. Blah, blah. Your uncle is awaiting for you in the quarters.
What's
Uncle,
up, Unc?
how did we do? How did I do?
Yes, you did fine. They.
I thought I gave some pretty compelling, speech.
Why the hell did she show up, though?
Wait, you could see her too?
I can't see her, but I know that's her.
So you know of her?
Of course.
Well, I guess we know of her, but you could. Okay.
She has
What was
never
that?
graced me with her presence, but every once in a while during these courts, she'll show up like that. But
She had a very domineering presence.
Why, she's the marshal. She's not. I trust that you will never try and work against her.
Oh yeah.
Soul goes, yeah. Yes, of course. Working against her would be working against the name of the Lord Archon himself.
Good. She can be a little bit out of the, we'll say, out of her mind sometimes.
Oh.
Was not expecting that.
She's the reason.
Psycho goth vampire mommy.
Let's go.
I can fix her.
It's safe to say, though, that her power helps the strength of the Empire as a whole. So,
Is the Lord Archon powerful as well?
even more so.
I see. Have you ever been graced with his presence?
Oh, no. Only your father has in our household. His presence, the Lord Archon's presence, is very, like, every once in a blue moon he'll summon him, but it's never for fun activities. Nonetheless, the investigators are here. I will send them up here as I leave. They have some issues to investigate with or issues to bring up for your investigation. But while your mind is colluded with this matter, I will handle the family business to make sure things remain operational. If you have
Thank
any
you, Uncle.
concerns, you may bring them up to me, however.
You're a good man.
I just hope that you can live up to your father's shadow.
I hope that I can save my father's life and he can return to his duty.
And he will, like, pat you on the shoulder and take his leave.
Okay, so why the fuck do we have eldritch creatures running our federal government?
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, that's like weird as fuck.
I mean, yeah.
No. Seriously, like this is a city of people.
Listen, man, I know as much as you do. I don't. I mean, I wouldn't call her Eldritch. Did I think she was Eldritch? Like, did I feel like demon, vampire?
The
Like, what kind of
lingering
vibes did I
sense
feel?
of fucking dread.
You aren't sure.
She definitely had horns.
Yes. She had horns and wings.
Defense mechanism.
All I know is she had horns. and
Demon, vampire, eldritch thing.
I don't know. I mean, I suppose you grease the right wheels, anyone can come into power.
Hey yo.
Who are we greasing up?
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Bro, come.
Oh,
Oh.
Bro, you're trying to grease
Bad.
Frankfurt?
all right. You guys are. I don't. Why'd my father hire you guys?
At this time, you'll hear a knock on the door. And Captain Woodcock and Detective Ariel steps through the door.
Ariel.
Right as I said that. All right.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Detective Woodcock and Ariel.
Captain Woodcock and Detective Ariel.
Ariel. Okay.
Young Lord, it is now my primary duty to help you with this investigation. Now, if you may share any information that you have found, I can have my teams do some preliminary investigations for you and see if we can find any leads.
I'm gonna tell him exactly what I told the court.
Okay. So,
So Basically, the stuff that I divulged was about the conspiracy, possibly, and the fact that Lady Nightshade is the current lead that we're working off.
There's
And
a
Mark.
conspiracy of higher powers and Lady Nightshade. I believe I've heard rumors of her, but they're so faint and far between that it's hard to track something like her down. In the meantime, I will get my constables on it. I will leave Detective Ariel at your establishment, hoping that you might have a spare guest room that she can stay in. But she will be the one directing communications between my force and between you as you head up this investigation.
Is she two people?
No, she's one person.
Okay, that's
It's
like different outfits.
Two different outfits, like the daytime, nighttime outfit.
Look at that's behind.
I will leave you for the night. However, if you have any concerns, bring it up to Detective Ariel as we turn up any leads that you may want to find.
I
And
understand.
investigate yourself. And he will salute you and head off. Ariel will step up to the table now and will be like, for tonight, I will let you rest. However, in the morning, I will bring you some different leads that we may have turned up, and you will choose on which ones you want to personally investigate. If you wish for any assistance, you may come to me. However, or any questions that you may have that you want to bring up, I will be sure to investigate those as well. Is there anything you need for me tonight, my lord?
Gentlemen?
No.
I can't think of any particulars.
Nothing. Nothing now.
I believe that we're all good for the night.
Very well. Have a restful night, my lord. And she will head off somewhere. She will find
She will
Kate,
fuck
and Kate
off.
shows her to her room.
She's gonna be living in the tower now.
Yes. So, basically, what's going to happen is
Spy with us.
every morning she'll come to you with some different leads that she may have turned up, and that you can choose one to investigate and pursue,
Oh, okay.
and see if anything turns up.
Okay. Yeah. We're getting out of the
You're getting out of the
tutorial now,
tutorial
boys.
finally.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
Can I
Got
change my settings and
missions.
resolution?
finally, you can turn the volume
God, yeah, I need to turn the volume down. Let me access the fucking menu.
down. I need to change my keybinds. How do you guys feel about the detective?
I mean, she was wrapped up in. I mean, they
She
could've-
could be useful. She could also be like a total spy.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go with that second one
I
there.
was gonna say they were affected by the
But
whatever the Merc.
she might still be giving us real leads and then reporting
I mean,
above
I
us.
think I'm willing to take any
Take-
help that
Yeah,
I can get. you
Take-
know?
We can't.
take the
Yeah, we
free
can't keep
leads.
double guessing everything.
take the
Yeah.
free leads and maybe
Gonna
just
lead
don't tell
nowhere.
her that much.
I'm not sure I'll be able to. I mean, if she's a trained detective, I would be able to see through lies pretty easily. I'm not the best at lying. I'm a lot better at kind of talking my way
I
out of a
think
situation.
we
Well,
might
I
have
for
to
one
be
am
forthright.
fantastic at lying.
Yeah, I want to insight that.
I'll roll deception.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. Yeah, deception, -1.
You got 12.
12.
12. Meet or beat. think. Ella goes
Yes.
both ways. I
Yep.
don't know.
Me,
So you tell his lie.
Like, all right.
You've
so-
known Soul long enough that
That's a good point.
he's a terrible talker.
Yeah, that's true. Like, okay, so does anybody have good deception out of us? Anybody here good at lying?
I don't think I do. But let me check.
Probably not.
Negative
Because
one.
none of you are charisma.
Yep.
Yeah, I just took
Got
expertise
no
and persuasion.
charisma casters.
I have a +1 in charisma, so I have a +1 in deception.
It's 2 more than I do.
All right, well that's good to know. So so is the only charisma we have is that I have expertise in persuasion?
Yes.
Yeah, and you're yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, I forgot to add those pluses. Oh no, I did. Yeah, I had them added.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a +7.
You're the face of the party.
But I'm only good at smooth talking. I'm not good at lying.
We have
Well, it's
no
not, you
liars.
just-
We
you
just can't tell a
completely,
lie.
You completely avoid the truth. You just
So
don't.
I am just going like I'm just a politician for sure. Then
Yes, that's exactly
I
what you
talk in
are.
a way that doesn't sound like I'm lying.
Purebred politician.
You have to like from now on. I'm gonna be specifically like calling out deception versus perception. So
Yeah, that's fair.
funny.
That's fair. Good to know.
But-
Good to.
yeah.
Um,
If you all have anything else you want to do for the night, otherwise, I feel like this is probably a good point to wrap up because George has to go soonish.
Yeah.
let's go brood.
Did they have? Do you guys have like a library inside of your keep?
Dude,
Yes.
Yeah, of course. of
Yeah,
course.
it's like Mega
I was-
Mansion.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. While everyone is off, going to sleep and whatnot, I'm going
It might
to.
be crime fighting.
He might be crime fighting, yeah. Alter ego or his true identity. I'm going to look for the name Eamon wherever it shows up.
Investigation.
Yes. Da-da-da.
That's
That
good.
was very nice.
Yeah, we're basically
wrapping
Yeah,
wrapped up.
now.
we're pretty much ending.
We're just doing some like nighttime stuff. So if you have any nighttime stuff you want to do, Jeremy.
And then whatever I find, you can.
I'll DM you.
Yeah.
I'll need to
Sure.
put a note down on that.
Jork it.
Buy it, use it,
Um,
pull it.
This is my role to
To fight crime at
Detect-
night.
that's my perception roll to see if there's crimes or anything going wrong.
I will write that down.
I'm just using you as a notepad also, but
For me?
Yeah. yes.
Bye, Jeremy.
I don't have like a collected notepad. All
No,
my
yeah,
notes are
that's-
all over the
that's
place.
fair, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, for my campaign, it's just a really long Google Doc.
Yeah.
Like I think it's like 40-something pages by now.
Yeah, I when you said keep it short and simple for when I was kind of sharing, I have 12 lines that I could have read off to you. He was like, don't splurge it all. So I was like, okay, I'll just pick one. There's a lot. I don't know if I can trust you guys. Am I a traitor? Are you a traitor?
Am I?
Is the Lord Ark?
Am I the bad guy?
Do you trust your info or what?
For me to decide. Hey. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
I think I do. Oh, I'm getting Yes. Okay, yeah. I think I would like to
This-
try and fight
The
some crime or
activity
something.
actually went pretty well. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
not bad. And people can.
I do like how we have our
do
cameras
it.
on the same window.
Yeah.
I like it.
Pretty nice.
Now I can have my notes and I can have my my character sheet.
I think. What's the one that you use, Tyler?
Foundry.
I think Foundry has one too. For the activity.
I don't think it has an
In
activity.
Discord?
I think itself has camera, like you could do video and stuff in the.
Oh, I
thing.
thought I saw somewhere that Foundry was an activity too.
Oh well, shit. I mean, it might be. When I search
There's
it,
nothing that comes up, on the search.
it is not there.
We can play Farm Merge Valley.
So, do I get any crime stopped?
I do not have lunch. We should probably
it's a
do
quiet
peppers.
night.
They take like 40 minutes.
Quiet night in Gotham. I mean,
Should be done like right before I go to work. Then.
I don't know.
You can tell the city's a little tense, perhaps.
Yeah. All right, I'll go to bed. After doing some more reading on correct policy to follow and stuff.
Yeah.
Soul doesn't need anything but like an oil bath or whatever robots do to get clean. I'm gonna like peer through the blinds and watch Caspian like reading all night.
Hey, yo.
Just keeping a watchful eye.
Watching me while I go take a shower, bro.
Just making sure you're safe in there, bro.
Making sure he's safe.
I'll be all alone in the well, I assume I'm all alone in the library with like an oil lamp. It's like,
Oh god. Don't burn the library down. Like falls asleep and knocks the lamp over.
Oh, if I wanted to do more reading
That
on
would
the
be
policy,
very
would I have
bad.
to go to the library or would I have it all in my room?
You can have the books in your room or whatnot. Any of the mage will fetch whatever materials you want or anything.
That's a good point.
So-
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah,
But
easy.
I assume Raphael is a little bit more comfortable in a library setting.
Right. Yeah, that. Oh hell yeah. I think we did well. I think we didn't
I
get in
feel like
trouble
we
too
didn't
much.
give up too much. They knew about the key ball thingy.
I feel like we
Um,
gained more information than we gave away.
Yeah, we definitely got more out of that interaction than we let.
I did my best
No.
to do that. So. All right, Caspian did his best.
Yeah. I was about to get thrown out. I was gonna throw hands at them.
Hey, you. From our chat, you definitely threw some bludgeoning damage and artillery strike.
Just start. And then I started blasting.
AC-130 inbound! Fucking roof caves in.
My prediction of corruption was correct. Are we surprised?
What?
Are we surprised?
What?
How long have you been in here, Mike?
Been here
For a while.
Oh.
Since like the beginning of the
Whenever you started talking
Trial.
about Broad,
Oh.
yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, he joined with the demon lady.
Broad.
What was it? Oh yeah, Valette was gonna say, was about to talk, and I thought Mike was gonna chime in and act like a girl.
That'd be awesome.
I was like,
do the
"Please."
cameos.
Well,
Oh, that'd be funny.
That would be really funny.